and welcome to Antoree Operation training. This session will introduce you to our staff and demonstrate interactions with Antoree websites. So let's begin. Here is Antoree Onboarding Kit. It will be your encyclopedia, which has information to help you with issues related to classes and Antoree process. In fact, this video is a live demonstration of information in the onboarding kit. So teachers, please give the kit a good read. Now let's move on to content of the kit. Firstly, at Antoree, education is a long-term commitment. Teachers will follow students for a long period of time to help them build their competence and passion for English. And so, we hope that your time with the students will be a journey of bonding, of teaching and of having fun as well. Next, we will introduce you to our staff, whom you can contact whenever you need assistance. For questions related to long-term working with Antoree, such as questions about payment, bank transfer and your profile, please refer to your interviewer, the first person from Antoree to meet you. For questions related to classes and students, our Course Management and Development, or CMD in short, will be your priority contact. Long before your classes officially begin, one random member of the CMD will add you on Skype and will assist you throughout the time that you teach your classes. Any issues related to the student, for example if the student is absent without telling you in advance, or if the student is having problems with the internet or power, please tell the CMD. In case of emergencies, for example, if you yourself are having problems with your internet or power supply, our CMD members will have their phone numbers displayed on Skype. Teachers from Vietnam, you can call our CMD directly in such cases. For teachers from the Philippines, here are our representatives located in the Philippines. You can call them directly in case of emergencies. Please note that if you have to cancel classes, for 1 or 2 days or for a long time, maybe more than a week, please inform our CMD staff in advance so they will reschedule classes and make sure that it does not affect your compensation. Thirdly, these are the documents showing rights and obligations of teachers as partners of Antoree. For example, if you are to take a 1-week vacation, how long in advance you have to inform the CMD? What about a 1-day vacation? When will your compensation be increased? If the student is late for class, what can you do? Please give these documents a good read as they can save you time and money as well. One little note. Please understand that for any teachers to randomly cancel classes, abandon students without informing the CMD, we will have penalties. Now, it is time for some demonstration. Remember, these demonstrations can be found in the form of pictures in the onboarding kit as well. Firstly, let's look at how to get students at Antoree. This is teachingjob.antoree.com, our secondary page. On this website, we will list information of new classes looking for teachers. Teachers just have to find classes with suitable schedule and level and hit apply. After you have applied, we will bring your profile to the student and ask his or her opinion. If the student agrees to study with you, CMD staff will add you on Skype and give you the official date to begin the class. Since this website is available for all Antoree teachers, many teachers can apply to teach one student. So it will take 2 to 3 days for us to finish asking the opinion of the students. In the meantime, you can check the status of classes you have applied to teach under your jobs. If it is pending, we are still asking the opinion of the student. If it is closed, another teacher took the class. If it is accepted, the student has agreed to study with you, and CMD will contact you soon. Because it is not guaranteed that you will get the class, you can apply to teach as many classes as you can. If 2 students with the same time slot choose you, you can choose which one to teach. Once you have officially received a class, the student will be your regular student and you will follow him or her over the full duration of the course, 36 hours, 60 hours or 120 hours for example. Secondly, let us move back to our main page, Antoree.com. We would like to remind all teachers to regularly update your available time in your profile. This information is very important since every time you apply on teachjob.antoree.com to get students, we will check to make sure that there is no mismatch between your schedule and that of the student. If there is a mismatch, we will consider the application invalid. Also, we will try to recommend you classes based on your open schedule. Our staff will contact you on Skype and give you information about the class. You just have to say yes or no. If you do not publish and update your available time, we may not be able to give you recommendations. Next, there is some information that, as a teacher at Antoree, you need to help us input. After you finish a lesson with your student, please go to your courses. The option should be right under my profile. This page will list all classes that you are teaching along with the name of the CMD who can assist you. After finishing a lesson, please select See Details to the right of the class. This is where you need to input information. Go to the end of the page and select Add Lesson. A little box will appear with blanks for you to complete. A simple lesson name will be just fine. For the duration, the unit is hour. If you teach the student for 30 minutes, you can input 0.5 hour. Duration of classes at Antoree depends on the demand of the student at first, but later, it will be up to the discussion between students and teachers. For example, in the beginning the student wants to study for an hour at a time. But after you have received the class, if you are busy on a particular day, you can ask the student to just study for 30 minutes if it is okay for him or her. Lesson times will be when the lesson begins in Vietnamese time. Just click on the blank and a calendar will appear. After selecting the date, you can select the clock to adjust the time. The lesson content will be a short summary of everything you teach the student during the lesson. If you are using a certain textbook, please write the name and the current unit or chapter here. After that, just give us one headline or bullet point for each of the activities or topics you delivered to the student. After you're done, click Add and the lesson will be saved to the page. You can also give a comment for the student by selecting Provide Feedback. For younger students, giving them stars after lessons is a real motivation. After a certain amount of lessons, we will need you to input a review for the student. When it is the time for you to do so, the system will display a green box, and you just have to click on it and follow the instruction. provide a score for the student based on their skills and then give some feedbacks to help them improve. An important note, this page will be available to students as well, but they cannot edit information. However, we will ask them to verify the hours here regularly. For our beloved teachers who are in charge of IELTS classes, please kindly rate your students' skills based on IELTS band score as well. As a matter of fact, on the 16th of every month, at 23:59 p.m. Vietnamese time, we will close our system and add the number of hours to calculate compensation. Let's say, on March 16th, you taught a class of 1 hour. But you forgot to add the lesson here. You remembered and tried to add the lesson on March 17th. But as our system had closed, you would not be able to add it and the lesson will be lost. As a result, we do advise that, if possible, you add the information here as soon as you finish a lesson with the student. Finally, we would like to show you our library. Section 3.1 of the onboarding kit will show links to our library. There are two main categories: materials for classes with young children, and materials for classes with adults. In each category, there will be two main folders, the one with books, which is named Antoree Library, and the one with sample course plans, which is called Antoree Course Plans. Let's have a look at the Antoree Library folder. Within here, we will have textbooks for teachers to download and use freely. Our books are listed according to levels along with their audio CD, as you can see here. In addition, we will have sample course plans with suggested topics to help you prepare lessons. For example, if the class runs for 60 hours, we may suggest that you spend the first hour teaching student vowels A, E, I, O, U. These are just suggestions since teachers are required to discuss with the students and use the most suitable materials. You can design lessons by yourself, download on the internet or follow textbooks as long as it can help the student. Before we finish, we would like to direct you to the very end of the onboarding kit. This is the link to onboarding test. This test is designed to help you understand Antoree Operation to save you time and money as well. The test has no time limit. You do not have to get the perfect score. Just make sure that you read the onboarding kit carefully and then do the test. Well, this is the end of Antoree Operation training video. We hope that you will have a great experience with us, and be able to pass your skills and passion on to many students at Antoree. Thank you for your time and have an awesome day.